Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mega Man 10 playthrough. This is going to be the final extra video, and as I said at the end of the last extra video, for this one we're going to be covering the special stages. Now, as far as the special stages are concerned, they were three Mega Man levels that were basically added as DLC. They had their own unique bosses that weren't in the main game, and they're just kind of like fun little challenges you can do. Now, in the original Mega Man 10, I think they just had the stages that you could complete at your own leisure. However, I think for Mega Man 10 on Legacy Collection, you have to do these stages through Time Attack, which kind of sucks, because you don't get any checkpoints, lives are useless, and essentially if you die, you have to go to the very beginning of the stage, which I do not like. Because of this, I'm probably not going to be able to complete any of these stages, but I'm at least going to try to get through them and get to the boss. And if I make it to the boss, I can at least fight the boss somewhere else. So that's how I'm going to be handling basically the stuff in this video. So we're going to do Special Stage 1 first. Now, I'm not going to actually reveal it until we're actually at the boss and everything, but if you know your Mega Man, this stage should look a little familiar. Like, this might be a stage that you've seen before. And it may have been a stage we've seen before, like, on my YouTube channel as well. So, you know, this should not be new to us, basically, is what I'm trying to get at here. But I'm not going to say anything just yet until we get there. Obviously, I want to keep the surprises going. But in order to get through this part, we need to do these dumb... Yeah, God, I hate these so much. I actually meant to use my Rush Jet at one point, but just forgot to deploy it. But yeah, again, these stages are pretty complicated. Like, they're nothing to sneeze at. And again, you have no checkpoints, which even in the original game, where this stage was actually a thing. There was checkpoints, but here there just isn't. Which is just kind of lame. So we're actually gonna be using the jet now. Just skip this part, because I do not care. I don't even need to get this health. Don't even know what I'm doing. Ouch. Okay, stay low right here, because there's not really a reason to go higher. Ooh, big health. That gives me hope. That gives me hope, that gives me dreams. This stage is still going, by the way. Yeah, again, this is a very long stage. I'd say it's even longer than some of the actual stages in the game. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can cheat this out. I can a little bit. I also don't remember how this part goes. Okay, we're good, I think. going. Not even gonna chance that jump. Why would I? And then here we have screws. And I'm not worried about using like energy here, or weapon energy. I won't even be able to use these on the bosses, from what I remember. Okay, so for our first boss, first legacy boss, we have Enker. Enker from Dr. Wily's Revenge. Basically, the more you hit his sword, the more he'll charge up. So you kind of want to just get into a pattern of jumping and firing. Oh, come on! I feel like he does have a pattern, I just do not know the pattern, so... That was pretty much that stage. I'll fight Enker a bit later, because, yeah. The good thing about this, if you do want to fight the bosses, if you can't make it through the stages, you can actually fight them here in the extra challenges. You can actually fight them with all the characters as well. But yeah, as you can see, we basically have the... Game Boy bosses from the Mega Man Game Boy games. Now, from my channel, my YouTube channel, you'll really only recognize one of them, and that's the first one we just fought, Enker. Punk and Ballade come in Mega Man 3 for Game Boy and 4 for Game Boy. And the Pogo guy from Mega Man 2 for Game Boy is just not here at all. But yeah, the two others will also be here in the other stages. I believe this is Mega Man 3 for Game Boy. This is the final stage for this, or for that rather. And again, it's kind of clever because obviously, you know, the enemies that are in Mega Man 10 were not in Mega Man 3 for Game Boy, so they actually included like some variations or enemies that will essentially do what those other enemies did in that game. So kind of some cool, like, replacement ideas going on here. And see, they actually give you an E-Tank here, which, you know, I don't hate, but, like, I'd rather have lives. I think having lives, I think, would be more fair. And I feel like you can just use this to cheat this entire section. Which, you know, I feel no shame in doing that. I feel no shame. Okay, I don't wanna... Not gonna stop there. I love how the takeaway for this part was, hey, let's bring back those annoying guys that knock you into a pit when they jump across it. Let's actually include one over the final ladder, too. Okay, rush coil. Yeah, Special Stage 2 is honestly not as hard as Special Stage 1 is, so... This one is definitely a lot easier to get through. I feel like 3 is the hardest, though, just because of one section at the end. But honestly, 1 is pretty difficult, too, and it's just very long. But yeah, I mean, get prepared to see this stage, or a variation of this stage, not too long from now, because the next Mega Man game I'll probably be doing is 3 for the Game Boy, so... We'll probably see this one at some point soon. But yeah, see, we're already at the end, so... And we have an E-Tank, which is great, but again, E-Tank is going to be useless because we don't have any lives, so... We either got to get on a roll with this guy now, or not. See, like, we're already taking big damage. And yeah, like, I think the idea is that, like, these bosses are, you know, they're not going to get damaged too much by the actual Mega Man 10 weapons. Yeah, see, like, they didn't take any damage from that whatsoever. And there we go. That's Punk. I think that's Punk. I may have them mixed up, I'm not entirely sure. But last but not least, we have Special Stage 3. Special Stage 3 is... Again, I think it's the toughest one. And I mean, you could probably see why, just from the way it starts. Like, it immediately starts with these guys, and then also... precision jumps, which I'm never a fan of in Mega Man games. Because they decided to just make these sections ridiculously hard. I will say, this video is going a lot smoother than I thought it would be. So when I was doing, like, practice, when I was practicing the stages, the first one gave me, like, a lot of trouble. The second one didn't give me much trouble. Oh. But, still, this one gave me trouble, too, and I was like, you know what? Whatever, I'm done. I'm done practicing. Yeah, as you can see, like, even just this first part's going pretty rough right now. It just doesn't help that you have to, like, cycle out these guys. And you may not be prepared for them at some point, too, so... They're just mean. They're mean additions to the Mega Man enemy lineup. They're mean and I don't like them. Now I have more kind of precision jumps. Okay, that section wasn't too bad. And yeah, I remember this part from Mega Man 3 for Game Boy. Like, I remember kind of blasting through these, like, little rockets to get to the next part. So it's cool how they are kind of like these little creations or recreations of the stages. And it's nice to see the Game Boy games getting some love, too. Because, I mean, you have to remember, the Game Boy games were created because Mega Man was really popular on NES, and they're like, well, we have this handheld system, let's get some Mega Man games on there, too, and... You know, they became loved, they had their own kind of following as well, so... Definitely cool. Okay, this is where this is going to be a little difficult. I might try... I knew it! That looked too good to be true. God, I hate when they do that. At least I feel like... Hold on. That's a dumb trap. We made it, guys. We made it. We have an E-Tank. Oh, they actually gave us something else, too. Thank you. Thank you for the health refill. And last we have Ballade. Unless this is Punk. I may have gotten the two mixed up, because... I want to see if I can beat this guy. Beating him is my destiny. He definitely seems like he is the easiest one. We got him. Okay. So at least I actually finished a stage. I'm happy about that. Because I definitely think I can be Enker. I just kind of have to get like the right pattern going. But yeah, that's this. Those are the special stages. I made him through the special stage, and that's all I really care about. Okay, yeah, Ballade is the last one. Sweet. Okay, but we'll go ahead and do Enker really quick. Not much to really say about Enker, though. Is you fire at him, you dodge his blast. Again, I wish I knew his pattern. And I know what a lot of Mega Man players would say. Like, learn his pattern, then. I don't think it's that easy. I really don't. There we go, we beat Enker. I feel like Punk is going to be the hard one. I'll register it. It's not going to be great. Like, it's going to be, like... Well, not too bad. I mean, There I am, I'm 46th, which is inverted 64, which is kind of cool. Couldn't quite beat Geist Bros, though. I guess Geist Bros is just better than me. But, okay, there's my score. None of my friends have frickin' Mega Man Legacy Collection. Get your act together, guys. Buy the entire game again on Switch. I'll save the replay, I guess. Okay, so that's Enker. I guess I'll go ahead and try Punk now. Again, I'm not convinced I'll be able to take on Punk. You might... I feel like for the challenge stages, you take less damage. Like, in the actual challenges, as opposed to, like, the special stages. But I can't know that for sure. Okay, the real challenge with him seems to be knowing when to jump or not jump. Okay, good start. I might actually do it. I don't know how I did it, but whatever, we got him. Okay. That's all of them. And with that, I think that's going to be it for Mega Man 10. I think that's all I wanted to really do with that, so... Wow, 46 again. 46 is my lucky number, I guess. Yeah. So I think I can do that one better. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. It was a lot of fun. Maybe someday in the future I can always come back to this. Maybe do like a base or Proto Man playthrough on stream or something. I don't know. That's kind of what I want to leave, like, you know, those types of extra playthroughs up to. So if I do revisit games, I can just, like, you know, revisit them on stream or something. And then I can also find a way to attach those streams to the playthrough or something. But again, that's way, way in the future. I think I feel like putting up the game for now. Next Mega Man game, as I've already talked about, next Mega Man game will probably be 3 for the Game Boy. I'll probably do that kind of closer to the end of the year as like a small mini project or something. And next year, around this time, maybe a little earlier, we'll see. Going to be taking on Mega Man 11, which is where they are in the series right now. So I'll actually be caught up and finished for a time until they decide to make Mega Man 12, which could always be a thing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later, and yeah, I'll catch you guys for a future playthrough, whatever that might be. Later, folks.